It's day 47 of driving around the world in our Land Rover Defender, and this was the craziest day yet. So much happens today, so buckle in. We're still convoying with our friends Jesse and Dan and are making our way into the desert. After waking up to by far the coolest window view I've ever seen, we were up and at 'em as the sun was heating up. I made us overnight oats like always so we could eat them later on in the day, and we enjoyed our coffee in this cool spot before it was time to get underway. The boys took any opportunity they could to have some fun, and I just kept feeling like we were on the set of Mad Max racing each other on this dusty plain. I've always wanted to hang out the window, and today was the moment I'd been waiting for. Honestly, I had so much fun, and also doing this whole experience with others as well has just been the best. We stopped over for 5 minutes, which ended up being 40 as we noticed that the knock-in had come back again, and turns out that the bracket that holds the radius arm in has worn, so the bolt is moving up and down, hence why the noises come back. Dan was a legend at helping Mitch, even when it was 34 degrees in the desert. Whilst we were having lunch, we saw loads of wild camels go past us, which was super cool. We were only around 5 or 10 miles away from the border with Algeria here, so for all we know, they could be heading over. Once again, it was heating up, and it felt like we would never see anyone again. We were that in the middle of nowhere. So as we were, Mitch let me behind the wheel, which I enjoyed way more than I thought I would, and it let me bond with the Landy too, which I think was a good experience for us both. Clearly, Mitch wasn't sure now as I'm editing this back. Cheers, Mitch. It got pretty technical again, so I let Mitch take over. The terrain drastically changed, and we entered this crater along with some other overlanders to give you an idea of how steep it was to come into. But we had to stop so I could take a meeting, which is hilarious, as they asked where I was, and I was in the Sahara. Like, what a cool meeting spot. It was so hot though, and I was fighting a fly throughout the whole meeting, which was rather funny. And whilst I was doing that, the boys were plotting a different camp spot, which looked a bit sketchy, and thankfully they decided to take one vehicle down first, which was us, and I didn't have much confidence in it. Mitch wanted to go down and then get back out, but then that's when the problem happened, and his back wheel was slipping into the rut. So for the first time on the trip, the winch came out, and Mitch was buzzing, and thankfully Dan knew what he was doing as I didn't have a clue. And because of the little side mission Mitch had gone on, it now made sense for us to stay where we were for the night. So we had dinner, watching the sunset, and then it was time to get ready for bed and have an early night after such a big day, until we saw this mouse. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.